Hey everyone, my name is Kris Pratt. I'm running for House District 36, which is Bruce Township, Washington Township, and most of Shelby. I think Wassam, District 30 gets the rest of Shelby. But so I have a story a little bit unlike most of the other people in here. I've actually wanted to go into politics my whole life, and I started off running campaigns from the time I was about 16 when I was putting up signs for Judge Higgins up in Lapeer. And I've just been in it ever since. And I've always been kind of the background guy. I've been working as policy advisors, and I write up, help write legislation, that type of thing. But the last few years, I've gotten a little more interested in running myself. Because what I've seen is that effective elected officials aren't people that have jobs that grant them that automatic respectability. You don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a businessman. What you need to do is be able to listen to your constituents and then take their concerns and turn it into action in Lansing. That's what you need. Because people, we can argue, we can have good faith arguments about whether we want big government or smaller government, but what people really want is good government. And good government means taking care of our roads. It means taking care of our education. I'll tell you, my oldest son, was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, and his school, we ended up fighting to get him some funding, and we got him an aid, and then after a couple years we found out they were taking that aid away. And so I went to the local school board meeting and I said, I'm ready to fight, why are they doing this? And I find out that they're cutting that program so that they can keep their summer school lunch program going, because there are kids that their one meal they get a day is their school lunch. And so, how do we get to the point where those are the choices we're making?
Right.
That's not the type of choices we need to be making. We need to be, the choices are, do we fund our schools? Because the choice Lansing makes is, do we fund our schools or do we give money away to, people trying to make a profit? There's only one real choice there, I believe.
I do too.
And so that's why I'm running. Everybody has made some incredible discussions. I believe in all of that. And but I think the real issue is we need to be listening to our constituents and being able to turn that into action, and coming together as a group to get a network going. Because the other issue is, and I'm not trying to beat up on anybody, but the democratic machinery in our state, at least in our section, is kind of rusty. And we've got work to do. I'm not trying to bash on anyone. It's a hard fight. We're living in the middle of we're living in the middle of red country.
Yes.
So we've got our work cut out for us.
Come on.
But we need to help the people that have been fighting the fight. We've got these guys in there, they've been in the trenches. I just moved here 4 years ago, and I'm ready to get in the trenches too. And all of us need to do that. We need to rebuild the network of support and help that we need for all of our candidates. We need experienced people to work on campaigns. We need experienced, qualified individuals to run. And that's what we need to come together and work on.
All right.
Again, my name is Kris Pratt. I'm running for District 36.